Marksman?
Well, I guess that sounds like everybody is dandy with their own thing.
Yep. Although, since Gabe and Nemesis have been around the longest, they do get preference over their slots first. I never put the...
Yeah, I'm technically a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Whoever does take team lead, you're also my 2IC, and I will be disappearing during the op for a phone call at some point.
Okay, I will take command, don't worry. I have been a team lead before.
Are you getting a job offer?
I've been a team lead before, I know how to do it.
Gabian, I wish it was the job offer phone call I've been waiting for a week, but that's not coming anymore.
Oh, no. Oh, what happened?
What?
Then what happened?
Generally speaking, the job I've applied for, the amount of time I will be around during winter break is the amount of time it takes to train someone for said job. So I will be down there visiting them in a couple of weeks, or the area, so I'm going to stop by and I'm going to try and convince them why I am worth hiring and training, because I will gladly work there over the summer and do more for them.
Did somebody already say auto rifleman? No. Okay.
I did say I could be auto rifleman.
As long as you guys figure some shit out, it don't matter. It's as a defensive op, so what's going to happen is we're going to probably die on the way there because our pilots are going to suck. And then we'll reinsert. We'll survive for a little bit. We'll get hammered by artillery or invisible snipers through the tree lines.
Right.
It's Tanoa. Expect that.
We're using the Friday mod set, which includes TFAR, though, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good to go. I just got pulled away and then got immediately pulled back. So.
Yeah, John, if you want to take auto rifleman, that's fine by me.
No, it's fine. I took it right to you.
All right.
See you on Sora.
Yeah, I'll drop it.
Adios.
Okay.
Finding.
Bankum, what do you want to use as a short-range radio frequency?
Let me check for the frequencies we've got used at the moment, and I'll find one between.
Right.
Just to make sure.
Vanilla first aid.
Harus can transport up to 16 people. The fucking Jans can transport up to 16. The Orcas can transport up to 8.
Alright, I'm just gonna be in.
I'm very happy that you remember.
Team lead? Do you want me just sitting with you while the other squads out?
Hi. Alex was gonna team lead.
No. I mean, like, where should I be stationed? Should I be with you or should I be with the team lead? I'm medic.
probably assign you to one of the teams, but I'm going to be rocking one of them, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Oh, well, in that case, 30.
Really hating this no optics thing.
Yeah, 35.
Ah, you got medic. Ha!
Trust me when I say that you're not gonna need an optic when you go in the jungle today.
But I'm a medic. I should be firing from not blank range. I hope. That's the plan, at least.
I always wait until I can see their toes.
I'm auto rifleman. You want to snag mine?
You want? You probably need yours.
I'm standing in a corner.
I know, all of you guys got your radios and all that shit set. You guys are all good.
It's
Everyone,
not really anything different than what I said earlier. You're literally just going to the bottom right airfield and deploying.
So we're all
for,
carrying a shit ton of extra ammo. Try not to burn through the 100 round mags.
Leave whenever.
But leave those for the MG gunners.
Gotcha. Right, if there's no lag time, then all I got is this little mini handle of whiskey.
Right, I've got extra ammo for the marksman as well.
Lou, did I correctly the Vic?
Doesn't the TL get a radio backpack?
No.
What are you saying?
Doesn't the TL get a radio backpack like you?
No, you guys don't get a radio backpack this time. Just you can tune into 50 on your 50 is the command net. You can tune into that on your short range.
Yeah, I do already.
I still have most of them up here, so you're fine.
Just let me handle that shit on us.
I mean, or you can have them tow the.
We actually all have team lead radios this time, I think.
That's up to them.
I've given you 3 dudes to take care of, and I got 3 dudes on my team, the medics on my team, but we're not going to be separating or anything. We're all rocked together as one unit. But
you know if we're using the standard medic settings this time as well?
I don't know what the fuck medic settings are. It's a good question.
You changed them from,
What medical settings are we using today?
Same as last week.
Okay, same. I heard
I
that.
don't even fucking remember what it was last week, but...
We'll have to go and hold.
Vanilla, so if you get shot, you go in the down animation. If you get shot in the down animation, you die.
Hooray!
Is this going to be a night op or a day op?
Judging by the time of day, it's like
I'd
it's
hope
going to be
since
night.
we own that base.
Actually, no, it's about to be day. It's
I was about to say, it's in the morning. I could just ditch my nods right now if we're not going to be using them.
Keep them. You never know.
We might, yeah,
you never
exactly.
know what Leroy can pull.
We don't have other night fighting equipment anyway, so...
Oh, I guess you're right, we don't have the... Yeah, this is just laser pointer. Yeah, right.
Going into night, I've got time acceleration off right now because...
You're advancing very slowly.
Put it back on to normal when we actually start and I see you leaving base, so, yeah.
Let's pop them in the truck or something.
Alpha ground.
Oh wow, time is advancing really slowly.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I am fucking hungry.
Good check.
You'll love what I ate earlier on then.
These helmets are the most, like, ostentatious nonsense.
Yeah, I don't like to see that equipment, that's honestly.
I know, it's really upsetting.
Yeah, I do too.
All of it looks so bad.
Yep.
Like they couldn't have.
Nice
They had to overmold. It's because they're from China. They had to overmold the fucking camera. They couldn't have not.
Nice glasses.
Wasting time and
I
money.
forgot we have C-Tab and I can view all of you guys' cameras.
Oh, you can.
Well, that was a bad. Should have thought about that one, bull. Oopsie. Me did a whoopsie. Ice Dragon.
Yes?
Are you able to do reinsert?
Why do you think I was standing there with my engine on?
Oh, I wasn't sure.
Like, if I'm not on a landing pad sitting in front of it, 99% of the time the pilot wants you to jump in.
Fair enough.
A flash is coming, hop into that one. The tower.
FM.
Is there the answer?
What?
How many of you are there?
Just me here at the moment. There should be one out the front. I'll go get him.
Sure, get him.
I think he's DC'd. I'm pretty sure he's DC'd. I couldn't see him.
Right, give me a sec. Want to know where the fuck are the enemies or not.
Ooh, enemies. Hiding, are they?
Alright. Fuck me, I'm not taking a fucking tower.
What's wrong with the tower?
It's too big for like 1, 2 or 3 reinserts. I only take it if I have to.
Alright. So it's not a case of you don't like flying it, it's practicality.
I mean, it's just bigger. And I mean, it's good because it can carry much more people, but it's bigger, which is not practical, bigger target, and also its controls are a little bit meh.
Righto.
And I have a little problems landing with it.
So which, out of these two, which do you think is the better helicopter overall?
Wait a sec. Right, repeat last one? What?
Out of the two helicopters, Taru and this, what do you think's better?
Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna even answer that because I can't hear you.
That's fair enough.
Coming with one reinsert from where is the safe vector to get in?
I mean, yeah. Once we get there, let's just hold up. Infidel, are you in the area yet?
Fair, I'm just coming in now.
Righto.
I'm just happy that they can't even answer me.
We're coming in from northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just telling Iceberg we're coming from northwest.
Contact south, apparently.
Apparently they have contacts to the south.
Just a heads up, you go down, you're gonna have to get on 50 and ask for a reinsert.
Like always,
or 5-5, sorry, you have to get on 5-5, talk to them, talk to the pilots, get a reinsert. We have contacts to our south in the buildings, by the way.
Hey, fan 5-5.
October coming in from the northwest.
Medic's peeling
Yeah,
back.
I told him. He's just told me if we go down, I'll have to go for a reinsert on 5-5.
There's a MG on top of this bunker building that I'm standing in.
I was using 50.
Yeah, since we're here in this bunker building, we'll push down to the end of the runway later. We got sandbag and bunker positions all over this place that we can use. Blue team, where are you guys?
Coming to you now.
I'm out.
Touchdown. There's a lolly on it.
Thank you.
Go team, move northwest, please.
We need a medic on our position, we have a man down.
Copy, where is our position?
Tower on the Echo location on the map. If you check Echo, that's where we are on the tower.
Copy, coming your way.
Stay here, guard.
Hey.
Infidel, you're in green team, which is mine.
Yeah, I know. I got a memory.
Is it an AI that's down, or is it a player?
It's a player.
Hi, it's John.
I'm down. He's down. He fell from the tower.
Where'd he go?
I glitched through the wall, because of course I did.
Alright, just set up. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck.
Pretty sure I can see infantry moving about 290, 300 out. Left to right.
90?
Yeah, 290, straight ahead of me.
We're moving back to your position now.
Hey, firm. There's like 3 other squads all right here, so we're just gonna sit in reserve until someone gets
Seen
fucked.
the tree line? Not the one closest, but next one up.
Yeah.
It is infantry, okay.
It must be. No squads out there.
Oh, I've got binoculars, even better.
Ah, there's CTRG boys to the southwest in the
We're
town.
seeing contacts northwest.
Hey, firm.
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
It's a bad thing. Shift your attention towards the town. Engage from here if you can.
We got an entire squad inside that bitch.
I know. We might be able to push across the street to that gas station and set up and watch the town from there. That'll be real CQC shit, though.
You go.
Contact in the forest, direct west.
Great. Contact forest, direct
Yep,
west.
eyes on forest.
Contacts in the...
We got a guy with a fucking launcher up there.
To the gas station, which is currently smoked the fuck out, so...
We're moving Barracuda, go left.
What was that?
We're gonna have to wait for that smoke to... Alpha to T100, what's your call sign? Hey, from Lancer, there's infantry contacts to your southwest in the town. Just a heads up, we're gonna push across to that gas station. I need you to cover. Push to the gas station, takes covering. Cross. Go behind the tank.
Yep.
Just heard a grenade pop off nearby.
This door's locked.
We got guys close, north. They're ingressing through the trees.
Infidels going up flight stairs.
Righto. Green, I want you guys to try and set up watching southwest where all these contacts are. Keep in mind that these shitty little aluminum fences aren't good cover.
You've got a solid brick wall on the roof, but obviously roof.
Blue team, try and find a good position to set up in that we can watch around here, because there ain't shit.
Re-upping with you guys. I was
Nemesis. You guys could climb up that ladder over on the pink bit.
Yeah.
Be careful not to,
We got contacts coming down the road.
Put yourself on the horizon.
I'll
Tank
check
looks like it's got
check out the location because we can't see anything for the trees anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
We got red smoke on the fucking hangar over on northeast.
Don't worry about any of that shit. That's not. We're not covering that sector. We're the only people watching the town, and that's where a lot of them probably gonna try and get through.
Contact south.
Contacts off the road.
50 meters.
Half a squad door southwest.
Yeah, there's a couple more than that.
Where did that fire come from?
That was us.
Southwest. Just up the town here.
Alright. I see it, buddy.
Yep, we're moving up behind there.
How do you point in vanilla?
Shift T.
Shift T.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Left shift to be more specific. So far, so good. If we could get some sort of cover over here, that would be better.
I mean, to be honest, if we can get, like, JTAC to level most of the structures between us and the next row of big, like, large buildings, that'd be perfect.
I don't think they'll allow us, but I'll give it a shot. Might as well ask.
Yeah.
Don't ask, don't get.
Contact somewhere south. I hear a shot.
How's the view up there?
It's alright. I see to the south, and a little bit to the southwest, but...
Hey, bro. No, we can't blow the fucking buildings.
Oh.
Oh, hold up.
Why is everybody always not having any fun?
Killjoys.
Need more fun.
Do we know if there's any friendlies in the town to the south?
Alright. We're about to have to go and sweep and clear this town.
Copy.
In position to move.
Heading down from the roof now to you, Amber.
Yeah, hop down. There's a squad. The town's garrisoned much. Even though we walked through it to get here. Hard clearing structures. Stick with the buddy. You guys ready to move?
Yep. Right.
Nemesis, you're gonna get down without killing yourself.
I'm with you, Alex.
I doubt that.
Copy.
No worries.
Righto, let's go.
Here's shots.
Yeah, they're right close southwest. They're just running right left over there.
Squad side south on the red.
Just what?
On both roads. Push up to these shitty aluminum buildings.
Off the right side.
You go, Fox.
Good to go.
Alright, moving.
Alpha mortars.
Somebody point about.
That's good enough for me. Can I get a creeping barrage? You got the ammo?
Medic, wanna bounce up?
Confirm. Creeping barrage from grid road 115028 down south 115026. We are
Medic,
currently
moving.
at
That's to his
advance.
right.
Just hold. I'm getting us a creeping barrage to walk us up that way.
Should we be pulling backwards a little bit?
Nah, we'll be fine. Just stay down.
Copy.
You're getting some hardcover medic.
We can level the buildings.
That sounds north.
Yeah, they're pinging us from all the way across the way.
Those bastards.
It's more than likely overshots, so...
Something just blew up on the road.
Yeah. Has a marshal or some shit.
Do they have marshals?
Yeah, apparently they do. Make sure you guys are covering outside.
Yeah, we're still having infantry moving around us, so...
Yeah, no, they decided to start the creeping barrage in the opposite direction of what we needed, so... Not exactly fucking useful, if you ask me.
Are they on... Yeah, exactly. Are they on reload right now or something?
I don't know.
Are they stopping?
I haven't heard. Alright, hold here. There. Grid rep is 115028, all the way south to 115026. Just between the buildings and shit, just to help us clear. And the other squad that was...
I got this girl who's in a relationship. Wanted her so bad.
Those are our mortars firing now.
Treat me like shit.
Get down. Low. So I am stuck in a bush.
We'll be able to help you there.
That sounds like a medical thing.
Round's complete. Wait for final splash.
I don't even see where there's a landing.
Yeah, neither do I. They're not dropping anywhere near where I want. Delta, all rounds landed. Alright, proceed. Blue team, you guys take point.
I'm moving up to the White House.
Yeah, I did go. What? What's up?
We're following.
Alright.
Remember, we do have to clear the buildings as well.
I know, I'm on your idea.
Stick on the... Ah, fuck. Well, there goes our tank. Just make sure you stick with the battle buddy.
Yellow house is clear on the left.
Covering the intersection.
Just get this little shack. Shack's clear.
Crossing.
Yeah, watching right.
Moving up.
Hello. They want us to mark the buildings when they're clear, but we're not going to, because I guarantee you the second we pull back from this, they're just going to re-garrison it anyway.
Yep.
Just go around left. Try and stick with the guys.
Righto.
Clear.
Going right.
John, make sure you have AP loaded in case we come across additional marshals like this one right here.
Stand by.
AP, not HE, if I didn't make that.
No, you did.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't have HE actually.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it didn't come with it. Unless our ammo bearer has any.
You guys see anything?
This is the ammo bearer.
Squad here or something?
Movement south down the road.
Contact east, contact east.
Watch, we do have friendlies in that way as well. Hey, green team, shift east.
Nexus is down.
You ran around the building east.
Gabian, go.
Hey, Fred, we're off to start clearing this shit. Gabian uncovering Nemesis, if you can come and get him.
Copy, Millie.
Let's clear this building right here. Where is he? That's the guy.
Fox, get up, we're moving.
Alright, be advised, we're sending reinforcements to the airfield. Right, they're retasking AI to come in and defend the airfield, so expect a lot of shit to just appear in this town. They're tasking all forces to clear the town now.
Fucking hell. All that AI makes me mad.
Righto. Get him? Right, so they're tasking all squads to come into the town and start clearing it out, so
I got space for us all.
we are just gonna hunker down here. Let's try and find a good building to hunker down at while the squad's push out.
Triple story.
South.
East.
Yeah, no, there's an AI south. Let's get down off of this shit. There's a warehouse over there we can hold up in.
We need a medic over here. Yep. Medic over here.
Over here isn't exactly a direction.
Northeast.
You're moving at all.
Yep, come with you.
Sorry. Let's just go.
John, when are you gonna attend the fucking trainings?
When I
Sounds a bit
actually
hard.
wait for them, maybe. I got the JTAC training.
Iceberg.
Yeah, what's up?
You see direct south, there's that building with a staircase going up to the top?
That one?
Yeah, that one.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can
Wonder
go
if maybe
from there.
that would be a good position?
Alright, Fox had a good idea. We're gonna go set up in this building until the friendlies arrive. It's south, just across the road. There's a ping on it. Alright, Alpha to ground. We're gonna hold up in one of these buildings until you guys can push in and help. No point in us doing all the work. Well, there goes our mortar support.
Liru's really trying hard to kill us all, didn't you?
No, the ground command told him to dismount the mortars and push to us, so... just a heads up, if you are all on that roof, expect it to get hit by artillery.
There's this
Marksman and MP, maybe.
as well. I'm not sure if there's any cover on the top.
Echo's holding... Oh, shit, Echo's cleared all this already. Righto, we're gonna push down to Alpha Hold Mark. Just past the imp marker.
Okay, we're gonna be moving.
I can't actually open that.
Copy that. We're coming down.
Righto, once you're all down, we're gonna push southwest down this road.
Southeast.
You can check the map and see the general hold area we're going
We
to.
need a medic. One of our men just glitched to the stairs.
He's on it.
It's the second time?
A lot of that going around today.
Expect a new wave coming in. Body's just fucking deleted in front of us.
Is up.
Right.
Let's go.
Remember, if you take fire, call out the contact. Lay down suppressing fire while everyone else can maneuver to cover. Blue team, this way.
Crossing.
Do you have frames? What the hell?
Yeah, man.
What
Don't
are
you?
frames? Who needs frames?
I mean, I've got frames for days.
17 frames.
That's a very nice hospital building that people set up in.
That sounds like the war crime.
Why that's not a work right now?
We're just going to turn it into a valid military target.
I didn't hear you say anything bad.
Contacts west.
Alright, Gabe, good. You can cross.
On the other side of this building, there's dudes in the trees.
Copy.
Let me get CTRG dressed.
Gabe,
Most
go
of
to
them
the
are
hospital.
CTRG dressed and they have decently armored rigs. A lot of them are rocking like
North.
MP5s and shit.
Got him.
My bad, not MP5s, P90s.
Gabian. We're moving. The hospital.
I was planning on
Yep,
sitting here
movement
because of this.
southwest or north.
I didn't actually hear what you said.
Just
The
north
hospital,
of us on
just,
the other side of the
that's
fence.
it,
Be
southwest.
careful if you're out there. Everyone call then, you a lot?
Yeah, good.
Alex is green.
Yeah, just compound to the
John,
left, that's
down
front.
that way. Great team, can you guys push to this hospital building?
It just went down. Both of us just went down over here.
Fuck.
Now we've
Just
got-
to your north.
From behind?
Yeah,
Is that
from
friendly
behind.
fire?
No, I think I can see him. Enemy, north. Same compound as us.
Don't everyone push out there, because our medic's down. He's the only dude that can get people up.
Pretty sure I can see another squad come down the
You
road.
guys throw a smoke or is that the AI?
I did.
Right, don't. Try not to use smoke.
I think I saw it dude just north of us, close.
Delta is coming our way, watch your fire.
Yeah, I think that's the guy in between us. Yeah, he's shooting.
Yeah.
Got one.
Check your fire.
Righto.
Check your fire, RAC Delta.
Crasher needs a ride.
I need a ride. Reinsert. Died.
Hop in. Currently it's man-pad fucking central today.
I'll be honest, I've not seen one. I am Alpha with Iceberg, if that makes a difference.
You're going to the airfield.
Okay, thank you.
A firm, still on 12.1.
Got a strap.
Kumako. Let's just mark a stop off the bay. Hey, firm. I'll give it a 1 user. Council of you want rocket? Hey, firm. You know we have passed the bomb.
Sorry, what was that, Ice?
Just keep up for now. The resters.
I mean, what's that?
Copy. Ready whenever. Hold off until I get confirmation ground isn't there.
I have no comp.
Fair enough. I thought you were talking to me for a while.
JTAC, small sign Fat Boy checking in. You copy.
What's that? I hear you.
Roger, inbound with 1 times flight of powder having the port on board. Where do you want me to put them? Say again, 1 pack on board, need LC for insert, over.
Ice, hold off on that strike if you haven't already. Friendlies are pushing. Copy, holding off. I was waiting for you to go ahead. Hey, firm.
Roger, I'm just gonna put them down on the airfield since I can get a reply. Once this bird hits the fucking ground, you're out ASAP.
Affirmative.
You guys good to move?
Copy, yeah.
Righto, blue, northwest. There's hostiles coming down the fucking airfield again. But, I just want to get away from the town. You guys good on ammo and shit for now?
I'm golden. Record is good. Ready. Alex, remember.
Good work so far. Ooh, that sounds like a man pad.
Thank you.
Shift a bit more west-northwest into the trees, whoever's up front.
That's me.
I know it's gonna be shitty, but I'd rather have the cover and concealment of this shit than being out in the open on these fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I'm trying to move in, so we have to light.
They are fucking the vehicles, but that's to be expected in urban fighting with...
Desync.
Hey, server died?
Yep.
Hey!
Oh.
I was just about to ask where you are.
Staring at the lovely trees.
Did anyone just get no message received?
We're just gonna chill for a little bit. I'm guessing the server's probably dead.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
I'm not sure if I'll have time to be able to continue this shit, because I do have other plans.
The server just died.
Wait, one.
I can faintly hear someone talking about dying.
Hold off. Oh.
Oh, I'm back. At least it looks like.
Are you guys back?
Oh,
I think so.
Because I'm starting to get back in.
Yeah, I came back for a second and then it went desync.
Yeah, watching them, he's doing a moonwalk.
Don't disconnect yet. Just chill for now.
We're already on the ground. Imagine the helicopter pilots.
Now they expect to have something crash into you.
Alright, don't worry, they'll be on the ground soon.
Just about to say.
That's all I've used.
Alright. Disconnect and just chill on the channel.
Too bad.
Oh, that sucks.
Yep.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
I haven't been happening lately.
I mean, shit
so.
sucks, but shit happens. I've
been wanting ops with more people, but then this shit happens.
So, come play some of the modded ops. Bad Wolf
Honestly, my issue isn't even with the number of people. It's just, for some reason, like, this is the only op that I played, so far, at least with this community, that's actually, like, had that bag of a connection.
It's because the amount of people that there are. It's taxing on the
So
server.
every single op I played, like, I've only played Friday ops, and we've always, pretty much always had a full 60 players.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did anybody
Might be the map.
else?
Yeah, I think it's players
Start
and
getting
map.
back in this.
Alright, you can hop back on.
Anybody else notice Lyru's team name?
Lyru.
Lyru?
Lyru?
I am
Yes?
100% okay with that.
Lyru, he doesn't really give a shit.
No. I like Lyru. Let's keep it.
Lyru? Alright, yeah.
But anyways, did you guys notice his team name on the server?
No.
Literally says Space Knob.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds about right for that motherfucker. Good work so far, by the way. The only person that died was Infidel, but who cares about him?
Oh.
That's not nice.
Silence, or I kill you.
That's what you get for joining late. You went AFK and got left behind.
I think his computer shit itself, actually.
Yeah, it actually did.
Nah, user error.
But, we're just gonna chill. I'm gonna wait till all of you guys get back in.
Well, I mean, it depends. If there's a lull now, I will go and...
I don't want to replace you, Gabian.
What?
You said if there's a lull now, what are you doing?
Oh, I would just run down the street.
I mean, you might have time to do that.
Go.
Be free!
I was about to say that. I can't believe you've done this.
You guys reconnecting?
Yeah, it's just going really slow for some reason.
Righto.
Well, I think I know why, but for some reason.
We're gonna go mount up. If need be, we'll just wait for you at the fucking airbase.
Alright. Infidel, are you actually here?
Yeah, man. whilst interacting with stream. But yeah, mine's taking forever to load as well now for some reason.
Yeah, mine too. At first I thought it was only taking me so long because I was kind of late to the join in. And that's why I was so behind everyone else, but it's actually, I'm just stuck on the Arma 3 loading thing.
So I'm a little bit further than that. I'm actually looking at the map.
Oh.
But I know I'll tab out to go and...
You guys alright?
I'm trying to load in, but it's taking a long time for some reason.
To Noah. What about you, Infidel?
Yeah, same thing. I'm just loading in just now.
Copy.
Well, me and Infidel are here.
Yep.
Righto, we're inserting now. Let's get you riding whatever you can.
Gotcha.
It's all left. You taking passengers? Yeah.
That's what he said.
Oh, you're completely qualified. Everybody?
Yep. Or the last two.
Let me tell you how much fun it is flying around with a bunch of fucking guys on the ground in thermal fucking camouflage, wielding man-pad missiles.
Is that what you've been coming up against? That's not fun.
No, it's not fun at all. But Liru decided that he needed to counter the counter again.
Isn't this every Friday? I'm not here for normally for Fridays, but this feels like a normal Friday. Oh no. Well, that sounds like Liru.
A bunch of insurgents into thermal camouflage. People who are basically like terrorist organizations have high-tech thermal camouflage.
Yep.
And a plethora of man-pad missiles.
Yeah, it sounds like Liru, so... Yeah.
Never mind, my JTAC literally has given me 2 instructions. They're like, hey, Ugly, we have guys over here. Can you go look? Yeah, sure.
You see that? It's right over there.
Hey, Ugly, can you go over here and look? Yeah, sure. Get killed.
Get killed. Ah, Jesus.
Then I'm just flying circles around the fucking island, and then I get engaged by another man-pad. And Lyra's like, oh, he's in enemy territory. What does he expect? What the hell?
Jeez.
Cracks me up.
Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed.
Yeah, I'm ready to fuck rage.
Hey,
Yep.
is the whole gang here? No, not yet.
I wouldn't blame you.
This is Fish, inbound from the fucking north. 2 packs on board.
Alright, they're in that orca over there.
Yeah, we're inbound. What's that giving us a lift?
I'm just taking you straight to the airfield. I'm not taking you anywhere special.
Gotcha, that's fine by me.
Considering we weren't even told that the fucking airfield was gonna have hostiles, and as I came in, fucking manpad missiles were just freaking out of the fucking woods.
Yep.
Was that when you just dropped me? Didn't do that.
New group menu that I set up for us, so it just
thanks
says
for the ride,
Alpha
man.
for our squad. It says we're NATO CTRG.
Well.
Other way.
Shh, we're after cover. No need to blow our cover.
Alright, so I didn't go to the store, obviously, because I got out the door, got into the car, and I didn't have my wallet, and that was my one try, so that was it.
Wait, what the fuck did you fuck up?
I was gonna go to the store and buy a case of beer really quick, 5 minutes, but I ran out the door without my wallet, so I just decided that it wasn't worth it.
Righto, I'm gonna chill here for now. Alpha to ground, do you want us back down there south, or...?
We've already got fucking people shooting apparently.
Hey, firm, we'll push down that way. Alright, we're gonna push back south.
Good lady.
Frisk just told fucking High Command to shut the hell up. That was great.
Oh my.
Oof. That's another ban for
Salt.
salt.
He said break over High Command. I'm just sitting here like, that's funny.
Ha.
That's another ban for toxicity.
The other thing's on the weight buzzer.
What are you looking at that?
Hop in the back of this shit. I'm gonna have Iopus give us a ride there.
Hello, Iopus.
I keep forgetting how big these things are.
Pretty big in real life, too.
That's what she said.
To break the enemy's break. Fucking damn it, Liru.
Copy.
I'm actually like.
This is drawn up. Be advised.
I want my RPG
that enemy
back.
FOB at the moment has a
Let's
radio
go.
tower. Reference marker radio here.
Screw those people. I think there's a bot actually. Yeah, no, there's a bot.
Hard to tell sometimes. Yeah.
You won't ram the fuel pump.
Well,
You say
dude,
that.
You're a chicken.
Roger that.
I have the feeling that you 100% would.
I did find alcohol. It was apple pie instead.
Apple pie.
I've got a case of beer. I got some Jack and some Coke that I'm gonna have later. But
Nice.
before I can do that, I need to eat. So after this op, I was gonna go and get some food, and then I was gonna go to
There you go.
the basketball game.
Nice.
I had 2 pizzas,
Because
2 whole
my,
pizzas.
My school's, it's like one of the last fucking basketball games, and I can get extra credit just for going to a game, so...
Nice.
When you still go to school?
I never was able to do that.
Reddit?
I know, I'm an old college student.
We got guys over east. Current
I'm
bearing
on the fucking
020,
army, dude.
120, 120.
Yeah, there's also friendlies around there somewhere, so just...
That is a bad man right there.
So shoot him.
Firing line.
See, it wasn't too difficult.
Ha.
Oh,
Pretty
but
sure that
those
was not me
explosions
shooting.
aren't fun. Fuck this.
Activation.
Hey, you guys remember your original teams, right? Like, I don't have to repost that shit.
Gabian.
For the most part, just, stick in the groups. Don't run off.
If Alex says something, I'll follow it.
Yeah.
Gabian Fox, we're green.
Righto. I believe we're not going to be pushing northwest this time. We're actually going to be pushing down and around this enemy over here. Cross the road, get to the other side of that yellow building.
That was unfortunate. Yes.
We'll cover the road and west.
Garrison?
Fucking hell. Hey, see that massive open field and shit?
Yep.
Yeah, ground wants us to cross that.
Sounds like we're gonna be bounding.
Sounds like fun.
I like it.
Righto, let's go.
Why wouldn't we?
Blue team, let's push up.
The only thing that makes sense.
Stick over here. Oh my god.
I'm bounding my teams.
Get to those trees on the other fucking side. night vision and went blind.
At least you didn't die. Sounds northwest.
Get down this way here.
Contact northwest of our position.
I'll have a look south.
More specifically, between us and you, slightly more west. Righto. I'm leaving that to ground team to take care of. We're gonna keep moving.
Copy.
Stay in the trees and the defilade and all that shit.
You good, of course.
That, it looks like the other squad actually has us covered, which is impressive considering I didn't radio them.
It's probably the noise we made.
In front. How's that?
Fuck, that's the front of the tree.
One down.
What a snap.
What are you shooting at?
Alright, find Nemesis, get him back up.
He's in front of me right here.
Bad right. Yeah, he's in front of us to the southeast.
Yeah.
Blue team have him. Gonna push past.
Out. Fucking guy hiding in the bushes.
Contact rear.
Yeah, contact rear. Somewhere in that town. I just got tagged.
Yep, edge of the buildings.
Guys, split it. We need guys looking southeast again.
Bill.
Infidels northwest. One down northwest.
Contact down.
Is everyone back alive? Because we need you.
No, Alex down. I'm straight south.
Negative. I can get on Nemesis here.
There's a guy in front of me with a gun. He's running away south.
We're mobile. Alex is still down. Just saw.
Is everyone back up?
It's only
Alex is still down.
Infidels up.
I called in air support to come and schwack shit over there, but
Yeah, it's calmed down to northwest.
He's up here.
They
Point
might
me,
shift
Nemesis.
more to our right. Nice. Gonna check the hill.
There you go, shoot done.
check where?
Gonna check up this hill.
He's
So I've
KIA.
not shot anything in the northwest for a while.
Okay, well, if he's down, we're moving. Keep moving south. Stick to the trees.
Let's go. Oh.
Oh, fuck.
That was, man, what? That was not good.
Send it.
Punch him right.
I hear an engine.
That's a friendly bird in front of us.
Jesus fuck.
That was friendly fire.
Nemesis is down. Or no, he's still up.
I'm up. Holy shit, Nemesis.
That was a little bit scary, not gonna lie.
Iceberg, can you please tell that pilot that I am thankful for
I
him
already
being
did.
shit?
I literally just did.
Perfect.
Somebody tried to hook us.
Right, we're gonna keep going this way. I'm sending that squad the fuck away from us. Yeah, I was seeing that too, Gabian.
Sounds like contact southeast.
Yeah, there's a whole friendly squad nearby. Keep in mind that smoke over there's probably an enemy camper or vehicle of some sort. Don't know what's on this other island though, so just a heads up on that.
Gotcha. So are we currently on sweeping clear, or is this kind of like a
I
action
don't
force?
fucking know.
Okay.
We're gonna just regroup with one of the squads over here at the base of this mountain. Clear out enemy camp.
Copy. Yeah, vehicle. Pushing east.
Yep. We're missing a squad member. He never rejoined.
Affirm.
That's the Xerox guy.
Righto, there's hostiles in these buildings ahead, supposedly just,
Wanna
wait.
approach on
The friskism going on. I want to hear this. I'm calling those friskisms now,
I
yes.
was gonna say I like the verb. The frism. Let's push into the guys.
Hold up, let's all regroup before you go charging in anywhere. Where is... Oh, Alex is reinserting, that's right.
Watching south-southeast.
Righto, we're gonna push into the south side and just hold south while the other squads push in and clear the other side. I do have a mine detector, by the way. I forgot to mention at the start of the op. Hello, green. There you guys are.
Oh, freaking hell. Scared the shit out of me then.
The walls are thin as paper. I thought you meant to, like, find it.
Righto, this seems kind of bullshit. Let's proceed a bit north. Never mind, that's friendlies. Righto. We're gonna push down the road and cover with the Vic as... Hold up, don't go running off just yet.
Nope, alright.
Staggered on both sides of the road. Trying to get the vehicle to come up here and support us.
They can finally come back on the ground, heading your way now.
Alex, unbind!
Ow. Alex, you got your, standard vanilla push to talk was on.
I know, sorry.
You're fine, it happens to all of us. John's just jumping down your throat because he's a little hoe.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't tolerate shitty mic quality.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be an Xbox Live microphone.
I remember those days. I don't remember them fondly though.
Why are you guys acting? Mark your location.
Hit left control H, and that should open up your C tab if you have one.
They never do.
Contact left!
Contact left!
You guys alive?
Yep, I'm up.
Record is up.
Pushing further in.
Well, still movement back there.
Contact right!
Contacts front.
Oh fuck! Northeast! Northeast!
Start
creeping up on you.
John D and Axis are down.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people down.
Yep.
Yes. Righto. Pull to the south side of the road. Get into the defilade.
Move first, move first. Moving to west side.
Righto, stay on the west side, Gabian. Are you alive yet?
Getting up.
Okay, from John D and Nemesis are right on me. I need them both up as quick as possible.
Copy. Are you down the road or up the road?
I'm down the road just next to the fucking BTR southwest side.
It's to the southeast, southeast.
Look for the ping.
On my way. Coming by. Whoa,
Sounds east.
fucking gnarly.
Heavy fucking contact south. There's.
Ice, go round your left.
I think Charlie just got wiped.
Should I put a smoke up on us and then push out of it or no?
Fucking keep.
Let's close, close, close.
Just get our dudes up.
Okay, you need to stop yelling at me like right now.
Okay, cover me, cover me. I'll go get this guy.
Alright. On you, CB.
I'm up again.
Righto. Going up.
Record is up. Yeah.
I just got down.
Righto. Push back northwest. We're gonna pull back out of this fucking smoke and push across the road.
Infidels down.
Again?
Yeah, Fidel's not moving.
Where are you?
I'm in the down mark.
I am to the south of you guys, next to the down marker.
I see.
Hey, there's a guy down over here. Medic. Medic.
There are plenty of people down over here.
Yeah.
Don't all look in one direction. Don't be like mine.
Fidel, where are you?
I'm here, I'm here. Yes, Gavian.
Looks like it.
Hello.
Grenade out, Ace!
25.
You got him.
50. Yeah, I got him. 75.
Did not.
100.
Hey, are you guys back up here?
Back left it over.
Infidels up.
There's a group of us getting a Fidel.
Oh my god, your guts are inside.
Hey, bro.
They're still inside your body. Your liver is outside of your body.
Let's provide security.
Alright, liver's back in.
Probably should fall back, guys.
Help, my dick's been
Oh no,
shot.
no. Yeah,
Oh,
you're.
one will take
Oh no,
this
you're.
guy here.
Oh boy.
Fucking danger.
I don't need a
Someone
reset.
shit.
You didn't have it to begin with.
Contacts possibly southwest.
South, southeast, actually.
Nice, I got all the casualties up.
Righto. We're gonna help medic all these people up, full security, and I'm gonna have mortar soften them up.
I don't have any fucking guys who need ups right now.
Hey, firm. Then we're gonna just push up parallel the.
Get down.
Pull up parallel with the BTR and head off to the east of it, or north side of it. We're gonna clear out this side. We're letting the other squads take this camp. We're gonna bypass them and we'll leapfrog up. Don't advance yet, but there are borders inbound.
No, I think the guy was already dead.
Alright, go around the right side of this tree then.
Yeah.
How about you guys? I can't see shit.
Alright, big crew are back at this, or back at the
If
airport.
you want it, on the other side.
Superior firepower. It's creeping barrage. Everything in front of us.
Right, we're good. We're gonna push east slowly along the road.
Back towards the road, AFA.
Keep on the left side of the road and.
Alpha is pushing east on the northern side of the road. We're gonna just push through the trees and move up.
That's to the south.
Yeah, just be careful. That's fucking friendlies mixed in down there as well.
Just focus on anything.
Keep pushing down. Let the other dudes deal with that shit.
You know what I would really like? Fucking Tarkov, like speed scroll wheel thing.
Dude, I know, right? I've been playing the shit out of Tarkov lately.
I haven't played it all, and I really need to get back into it.
Dude, it just fucking updated to 0.12.
Yep.
I'm already almost level 30.
Oh my god.
I'm 4,000 XP away from rank 29.
Well, we can see who needs a girlfriend to, end a life.
Is it worth a buy though?
Our mortars shooting off?
Yeah. No, our mortars should be firing.
Yeah, that's why I'm not saying it.
Did you hear mortars firing?
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, there's a explosion mark right here.
Glad to see our mortars actually got some shit done. Just try not to get too separated. You guys are pulling away from us up front.
Yeah, holding a bit.
I can see him on C-tab, we're not too spread out.
Okay, good to go.
I'm gonna take a knee and wait for green.
The other squads are getting fucked up further north. It's kind of ironic. Good work on pulling through that bullshit right there, though. That was a pretty good clusterfuck.
I don't know if I even hit anybody. I just kept shooting.
Yeah.
See, MG Gunner, do you need any ammo or nemesis?
Oh, I'm fine.
Info needs.
I'm putting that 100 round fucking mag in my, gun.
Fucking bush.
If you ever need any ammo, Nemesis, just let me know.
Copy that.
Bravo's pulling ahead. We're not going to follow the road, we're just gonna keep pushing straight. It'll be a bit steep, but there's more cover approaching those buildings from this way than going straight down a fucking open road. Contact south.
Far.
And the trees south.
Yeah, we're getting overshot right now.
Yeah, Charlie should be attacking that position. If there's nothing in this village, we're gonna pull back, or if there is, just poke up, let me know what you see, and then back, because we can't do this on our own. Or we can, don't want to.
I'm on your tail, John. Info.
Getting very steep, aren't we?
Yeah. Man, I can't even poke through these leaves. What is life?
Alright, here we are.
Life up.
Hello. Anything?
Stand by.
Nothing yet. Guys inside.
Yep.
Yeah. Grenades,
Yeah,
anyone?
just shot me.
Infidels down.
Okay, don't poke.
Pretty sure it's the guy to the right of you, John.
I just want to pull back that casualty.
Stand by. I don't know if we can. Yeah, no dragging.
Gotcha.
It's clear where he is, though.
Fuck!
Are you sure?
The house on the left.
Stand by.
Inside the house, guys.
Let that fucker up.
Jesus Christ, fuck that guy.
Somebody on a tube just hit us, but we just left the house.
Yep.
Fuck, was that them?
No, that was us.
That was us. Moving into that house. Right. Moving on the casualty. Shots northeast. All the troops inside.
Got bags here, I'm gonna stick by these.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You're not gonna die.
Yay! I leave!
I
leave.
That was an RC, by the way.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares?
I don't know, I'm just pointing it out.
Righto, Bravo got fucked. Are you guys able to, or do you think we can move there and help them, or should we just chill?
Is our wounded up?
We're currently engaged. Our wound's up, so we're good to go. Mobile.
Alright, let's go bail Bravo out again.
They're in the trees, man.
Righto, we're gonna pull back. Alright, no, you guys are good. Keep pushing north, loop around. Follow blue team green.
Guy in front.
Friend.
In behind.
Hardcore, I'm in the middle of a road. Somebody cover me, 25%. 50.
Who needs to
Alright,
name when you
Bravo's right here, Bravo's right here, Bravo's right here.
100.
Righto, here's Bravo.
Corporal's up.
Mask has my ass. They have 2 people to. Righto, blue team cover northeast to push through the
Is there
fucking
medic up
smoke.
or what?
I don't know. Go help them, Gabian.
Hi, Harrier.
No, they're medics up.
25%. 50%.
Alright,
Yeah, that person's fine.
Keep aware of
the smoke lifting. Could be people, so.
Just noticed Africa Toto is playing. Kind of fitting.
Seem problem moving east zone, but.
Right, I need everyone to check in. We all alive. Barracuda.
Barracuda's up.
John.
Yo!
Gabian's alive.
Yep.
Alex.
That's a P90. I like this better.
Nemesis.
Yay!
And Infidel's right behind me.
Damn right.
Maybe. There's Infidel. Right, gonna push northeast. We can take the trail, or we can, just fucking...
Jungle buddy it?
I'd rather jungle buddy it. We're gonna push up north, east and go and regroup with, Delta and Echo.
Yeah. Just don't suck and you'll be alright.
Jesus.
Actually, no.
Okay, okay.
You guys behind me?
Whenever you get the next stop, I'll skate you. Are you all,
What?
Are you all shaky?
Righto, Blue, you guys take point and get us there.
Copy, blue team on me, let's push on.
Give you a hint, we need to be heading on a bearing of 2-2. Not following that stupid ass trail.
It's downhill from here.
Yeah, what's your step now?
Where's the teacher yeet when you need it?
Where's what?
A teacher yeet.
Teacher yeet where he just plows into the fucking forest?
Yeah.
Dude, I know, right? I miss that.
I miss.
I miss Ian. Shots northwest?
I also miss ENV. We got friendlies north. Yeah, where did Ian go? I haven't talked to him in a while.
I'm being shot at.
Where from?
The jungle. The tree, yeah.
30 minutes left in the op.
It's north, anywhere.
Half size.
Just keep heading 2-2.
Alpha's about 200
Or
meters
0.
out.
And we'll catch up with the rest of them.
I fucking hate the jungle.
Alright, once you guys regroup with the other dudes, we're just gonna push with them. They want us going northeast through all the fun trees and shit. Now, I just realized I never finished streaming the, Fear games.
I was gonna say, when are you gonna stream?
You should probably do that. It's fun watching you scream like a little girl.
Contact!
Keep in mind there are friendlies up here, just a heads up.
So, enemy.
Yeah, they haven't cleared out much up this way.
I thought it's a scar, what is that saying?
Enemy vid marker's still up.
Oh, hello boys.
Stay down. They're about to call in a fucking airstrike on that position that's about 50 meters from us.
running.
Let's make that distance greater.
Everybody just...
Get into something that doesn't have shrapnel.
Get behind the fucking tank.
Get behind the bush.
Oh, nope, never mind.
I just want you guys to take a look at the map real quick.
Yep.
You see that enemy Vic mark?
Yep.
Yeah, that's where they're airstriking, and that's where Bravo is. It's kind of entertaining.
Oh no.
So after the airstrike is complete, we're gonna go straight down the middle of that shit, and we'll hit probably some enemy camps along the ridge lines and shit.
Yeah.
Anyone got any better ideas?
Nope. I just want to kill people.
Alright.
Good ideas. What is that?
Let's go. Wait, is everyone regrouped? We're all good? Yeah, everyone's here.
That was a pretty ineffectual airstrike.
There was an airstrike now.
I got no response from it, so.
So we want to get into an airstrike. That's fun.
At this point, for TSB, I would assume they were all just training bombs, and they just forgot to load them correctly.
Can we just cluster
Ground
bomb
Command
everything?
just broke something, and I really want to know what the fuck they did.
We did it on a technical.
Where's the techie?
And between the down in the fucking rocks.
So throw a grenade at it.
They are down.
Hey, that wasn't too difficult.
Oh fuck! It's right here.
Nades. Just throw some nades down there.
Yeah, I think Nemesis got fucking heated. Like, I think Nemesis is dead.
Hold nades, hold nades.
I just got hit by something.
Hey, John, I need you to get right where I'm standing. There's a marshal.
I think I just got shot through the tree somehow.
Who threw the fucking smoke?
Where is it?
Shit.
John, come over here. John, over to Infidel. Can you see Infidel? Over here, to your northeast.
Either I just got hit by a friendly, or I got shot through, like, solid object.
Where'd John go?
Currently down by Nemesis' dead body.
I don't even know where the
Fuck me.
Marshall?
Look, basically straight down, loop it through them trees, and you're good.
At the mouth of the ravine.
I
west.
can't
I'm
see
up here.
shit, dude.
I see you, but you know, I don't want you shot.
Ice. If I jump down, John will be able to see exactly where it is, only I may die.
Yeah, that's a bad idea, because our medic's down.
Just wait for the smoke to clear, but it's basically right below us. I can see it now.
Oh, there
see
it is.
it? Right, fucking hell.
There it is. Don't worry, it's dead now.
You could have cleared.
Right, we gotta push north, east. They want us clearing shit. Yeah.
I am still down.
Right, use your C-tab, find me. I'm gonna be standing over my dead medic who needs to be revived soon.
Head to the northwest. You see me, right?
He's right here.
Yep, right here.
You got full security, I'm gonna show here.
Okay, I'm gonna push out and get a bit of security. That is to the northeast.
Watching the south southwest.
There's a cave to the east, by the way.
Hi, where's your dad?
Hello.
Over here! Ah, for fuck's sake!
Did Gideon just die right when the medic got here? Yeah, he did.
I think that happened about twice now.
Alright, no, fuck this shit. We're gonna push north. Let's go. Or northeast on me. Let's go.
We're not clearing this bunker today. the east.
Nope, we're not clearing that shit because ground command told us to ignore it.
Ah. I see.
Are we some sort of suicide squad?
Just keep in mind, since
Well,
we don't
we're
have a medic to
effective.
go down, we're fucked.
Suicide squad it is?
Well, I'm effective. I die a lot. You lot.
Let somebody know you can go down if they don't.
What?
So we got 20 minutes to reach the end of the island without dying, just putting that out there.
Isn't the next op start in 30 minutes? 20 minutes?
No, the next op starts in an hour.
Oh.
6:30. Generally, they'll push it back to about 7 o'clock.
I think it's a 3-4 op anyway, so I shouldn't even really care about it.
It's
No,
not here.
it's public op.
Oh.
The only ops that are locked right are Mondays, Sundays, Mondays. Everything else is open to everyone.
Shall we just clear the forest and leave the road to the Vix?
Alright, now they just want us clearing down this fucking road covering for the vehicle.
I thought if Green Team will take the south side.
I know. When you guys get reinserted, if you guys get reinserted, just try and get dropped off close to us. Contacts northeast.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh shit! Fuck! That was close.
You guys alive up there that just got lit the fuck up?
Being if it also.
Further east along the road as well.
Green, fall back. Regroup with us, because you're up there on your own and I can't support you.
On my way back.
What up, Pete?
What up, loser?
Fuck you, lesbian.
Alex and John, you guys are over there. Perfect.
Fuck me! Wow! So I'm not standing with that squad.
Fucking machine gunner just ambushed the shit out of them. That was...
You. Yeah, it's dangerous being that side.
Don't die on me this time, alright? I'm trying not to.
Hey, Lancer, I think there's a dude right behind you. Yeah.
Green, let's push back. Pushing down.
Yo.
Thrusk. That sounds south.
I'm back on ground running from
Alright. We're gonna take regroup in front of the Camish. Alright, we're gonna cover the front of the Vic while Delta covers the, or Bravo covers the rear. So once you guys are up here, we're still gonna rock someone in the tree line like we've been doing. Alright, Lancer, follow us. We're gonna still move through the tree line a bit so we can make sure she doesn't flank you while they cover your rear. sides of the road if we can. If you guys can set up on both sides, that'd be real good.
Green's on the northeast.
We also got some shit off to the southeast right here, actually. Stop pushing down the road, hold there. If there's two of you that are down the road, hold.
Blue boy, hold, stop.
We got shit to our southeast. Righto, you guys are clear to move.
Oh, there he is.
There is shit to the northeast. I'm gonna push up and clear it.
Alright, clear the Vic, clear that building. Cliffside off to our north is a great spot for an ambush as well, just a heads up.
Building clear.
Hardcore to Kamish, hold your gunner behind you.
I'm hearing shots close to me. I'm near that camp where I got shot.
Huh?
Is there infantry up close to me?
I don't know where you are.
I'm at that camp where I got killed.
Just drawing an X for where we are.
Getting engaged up here on my thoughts.
Oh, wait, they dropped you off back there? You're being shot back there? Yeah, well, I guess go full Nemesis on him and fuck him up, but... Gabian, can you hear me?
Bravo to Alpha.
Full squad on me. Guys, they're coming in from behind. I'm down.
Sorry, Nemesis.
No worries.
I was hoping your pilot would, I don't know, look at their map and find their spot to drop.
They're coming in from the red circle, at least one squad size settlement.
Yeah.
Oh, just response.
Where's it coming from?
Oh no.
Contacts, 12 o'clock, rocks. Straight down the road. Back there.
John punching out in front of you, to your right. Punch past me, punch past me.
I can't be the only one that sees these fucking people.
Northeast, yeah.
I watched John get lit the fuck up because he kind of ran in front of where I was about to shoot. We don't have a medic, so...
Oh, we got Bravo with us.
I need that. Info, guys.
Where are you?
Rifle ammo, northeast.
Alright, Gabian, where the hell are they dropping you?
How many need?
Rifle.
Wait, what the fuck?
Your rifle, ammo.
just dropped 4 max.
Cheers, man.
I saw that guy shoot me too. Bang, and then
Yeah, I'm good to go. Moving.
Righto, Alpha, make sure you guys are engaging the target to the northwest. Pretty much where the BTR is engaging.
Possible civilian.
Well, they're not civilians anymore.
No, the guy's unarmed.
Where?
Cliff face to my west.
I swear one of them's holding a massive roll or something.
Well, if they're dead, they're dead. Doesn't fucking matter anymore.
He's not.
I'm able to get close to one.
Bravo's medic's down.
Yep, heard. Righto, where are you guys? I need you guys in the shit with me.
To the northeast.
Oh, I got hit.
Damn right.
That guy.
Righto, they're in the trees to our northwest, where myself and Barracuda are, as well as, I think, Alex? No, John D. So they're in these trees, so we need to push through. There's Alex. Alright, we're gonna push northwest. I like how no one mentioned the fact that there's an AA guy on the roof of that structure right there, by the way. Alright, we're falling back to the airfield. We're gonna go and mount up in the BTR before, preferably before the other squad can. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Or that one's actually hoofing it in the woods. He's hiding behind the fucking...
I just took a rocket for you guys. He's behind the wooden shed to the northeast along the road.
How much room is there?
4 more seats.
Oh, there should be enough for us.
Yeah, there's an AT guy to the northeast.
Infidel, are you alive down there?
Nah, I took a rocket so that the tank didn't blow up.
Alright, I see you dying back there, but we don't have a medic, so...
That's fine,
Your
just...
sacrifice will be remembered.
Yeah, make sure that thing gets out of here quick.
Even though you're a tank, you've still got a fucking machine gun, like, you know?
Exactly.
Never mind, hey, I was pretty much done with this up the second time I got fucking after shooting someone. So apparently, I'll be told I missed, of course.
You missed, Delta.
Suck me, infidel.
Suck you?
Bad frag, bad frag!
Why am I sucking you?
Fucking nobles.
Dad, I will not take a second.
Bend over and take these!
I have unit.
Oh yeah, baby.
All of these. I'm just gonna armor
This one of you guys better. Good job. You communicate better with us than fucking Echo and Echo had a long range.
Hey, no, the worst ones want to communicate with us are supposed to not fucking with us. They get all right. They fucking help.
Yeah, it's all good. Hey,
oh, what's that?
Delta gets really well. They protected us. They gave us a screen. You guys did awesome.
What do you mean?
Echoes
No, you weren't saying a thing. I was just like, are you that traumatized with this office gone silent?
I was told that your stuff is down and your communications are down, so that's fine that you are that I have to get up to talk to you.
Good work at backing me up, by the way, don't
That's okay. Happens. But if Echo doesn't react from long range,
I had no idea what the fuck happened about it.
I don't know.
That was
driving, or if I'm just really
It means most of the team
Hey,
should
Jungle
drive.
Warfare. That's why I avoid the Vietnam ops a lot of the time, you know?
Yeah.
Driver listens to orders and obeys
Hey ho,
them, not runs
it's a
into
Friday
them
off,
with
it's
enemy
supposed to go to
compounds
shit and be
when
chaos as fuck.
Yeah, you say that, but the Vietnam ops actually end up going fairly decent if everyone is like, or has done basic.
One vehicle screen, you know, one squad screening, one squad pushing into contact.
don't worry,
Yeah, just wasn't happening. We do in December.
Are we actually doing anything in December
Yeah.
with it though?
Yeah.
Like, I've heard all this, oh yeah, we're out in it in December, but I've never seen an op being posted about with it.
Well, yeah, of course it's not. It's not fucking December yet, is it, you
We need a
nutwit?
Halloween op, dude.
We had a Halloween op.
No, but
Yeah,
a late
we had
Halloween
that.
op with contact shit. Also,
Oh,
Frost,
yeah.
Frost
Oh, what, like the
stopped-
floating shit and that sort of thing?
Well,
Yeah,
that
the
was a
shit.
good choice.
Right for your glasses.
What?
Regardless, it was still a good
All
choice.
bad, I love
it. Other glasses.
Wisden's still
Yeah,
alive?
exactly. That was my
Completely
entire
blinded.
point. Was I got in the fucking thing and
You're
just
attached to your
blew it
helmet.
up. I'm like,
I'll stop them
nah,
from doing that.
you ain't getting
Touch
a
me.
hold of a fucking VTOL
Mm.
fence.
Open steerable parachute.
Hey,
If I
Adrian,
were
is
you,
Risen
I
still
would use
alive?
the rockets.
Hey, Risen's...
Oh,
Adrian,
Yo.
is Risen still alive?
Like,
Yeah, I think so.
seriously, you ain't getting a hold of
They're,
this. You ain't getting
no,
a
he's in
hold
a
of
chopper,
it.
yeah, so they're RTV at this
I will
point.
destroy this.
They're clearing the last bit at the very tip.
I killed
Just the tip.
I killed a good
Just the tip!
Yeah.
I got a big one right here.
Not all the way in, just the tip.
You guys that first ambushed us on
I
the-
managed to launch myself in front of the Vic and catch a rocket and got left behind.
No,
Come on,
Yes.
man.
I mean, we got dropped off.
Yeah.
So, hey, Infidel, look at the map, yeah?
I mean,
look at you.
Yep,
Everything about you screams body
I'm looking at the map.
No, that was too big for me. Yeah, look at the map. So we got, when we got reinserted on the western side of T1.
Okay.
And my squad was up near Delta Mark Smoke Marker. We died
Also, because I had
round about there.
the only way that I was able to shoot them.
Oh,
On the
whoa.
reinser.
Wow.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
So me, Risen, Bavarian, and two other boys from Delta got that far, and then we got fucking murdered by random dudes in the fucking forest.
Lol.
You can't see until they suddenly start shooting at you and shit like that. It was just, yeah, it was chaos.
Dude, how do you think it feels when we get RPG'd 3 times from a forest we can't even see?
Yeah.
I took a fucking rocket for you guys, and you
Hey,
left
dude,
me.
so, it's nice. We have no
Yeah,
medics
but
though, so we can't do
Infidel,
anything about down
I mean, look at you, mate. I'd leave you too.
Yeah, to be honest, I did say to Iceberg, just go. You guys are not going to manage to kill this guy.
Yeah. But right, so look at your little TSB shoulder badge, but look at my badass shoulder badge. Look at that thing. Look at it. Look at it.
Is it?
Look at that
Mate,
sexy thing.
mate, I'm glad I'm streaming right now because I need to hang this up because wow, I'm wanting to claw my eyes out, and when you come round to my house later on, I hope you see how much of a fail that thing is, and you claw your own eyes out. So we're both sitting there, bloody sockets.
I'll kill you.
Silence.
But Frost has a pretty good looking one.
Frost is just Frost.
In general, though, to be honest.
I've never seen him, so I can't comment.
Neither have I. I'm just like saying random comments about people while they're not here.
No, that's nice though. You know, you give a big up. It's nice.
Even if we were pulling security.
While he's trying to hump them while he's naked, or almost naked.
Hey mate, if I could get an armor mod to get rid of his clothes as well, I'd be completely naked.
Oof. Put your kit back on, you fucking dog. Right, no shooting, no shooting.
Touch me, shoot me.
Just
touch
disconnect.
me.
Just disconnect, don't shoot.
Hands up.
No.
Oh, she does. Back here, Harry. Then again, I was thinking, okay, maybe they could see something on thermals or something behind us, saving our ass. But
I
yeah.
guarantee they were in thermals only,
Okay, we're getting
and no
better.
one knew what the fuck they were doing. I guarantee it.
That was fun.
Big juicy burgers.
Burgers,
Ooh.
Quiet time.
Alright, do we have everyone? Let me drag the remaining up.
Can you drag Rex Solus in here as well? He was part of Hydra at the end.
Yep, okay. That should be everyone. Cool. So, what crashed the server the first time and what I saw in the RPT, right now it's glitching the heck out right now, but it was a smoke grenade. It had to do with smoke, so it was either a smoke grenade or cook-off or something, but just arm of me and arm up. We haven't had an actual crash, because when it crashed, I thought Auntie accidentally shut the server off to do something, because that was where the last two crashes, but happy to say that it was an actual crash, and it wasn't due to any silliness on the 5s level, so yay, but sorry it crashed. So we went into what I had for Phase 2. The whole point of that op was you run in, you become QRF by proxy, because you're just changing out the garrisons. They get shot down, you land, and defend the airbase, then push into a large town, because that's where majority of the QRF is coming from, and then you go into that small area on the bottom right, or not small, but that little, not peninsula, but section, I'm going to call it, and clear stuff out. And there were 9 hidden areas. You went through and cleared out 4 of them, including one of the 2 main areas, actually both of the main areas, the top right radio tower, which was your objective, and the bottom right, bottom left cavern, as I like to call it. And then there were a few other cavern systems and tunnels that I think you only found one other one, but there was like 3 more. And a nice little abandoned recon position that had a few World War II bunkers and stuff and camo netting. But that and the other tunnel complex were right next to the southern village that infantry walked through. There was also an abandoned little, I guess, underpass area that had a bunch of sleeping bags and stuff. Nobody there because it was implied that those guys got up and fought you. But the other positions had things like caches, vehicle depots, which you blew there, 1 up. And, just units patrolling around. And as I heard vehicles driving by, I just sent those patrols to go and engage. But overall, I want to say the first half of that op, even after the crash, I want to say the first third of part 2, I'll say, was really well. You guys really started falling apart when you guys separated on a squad level and went through jungles. Because what ended up happening was I was only sending like 2 to 3 squads, and then when you started doing like single squad stuff, I sent 1 squad. But like to give it, I'll give an example. It was 3 squads with the BTR going to the vehicle depot on the south, and the only thing you guys lost was I think 1 KIA, which was Raptor, and a vehicle because it pushed up ahead of the infantry, where I had a squad of infantry moving to counter it, and there was also the defensive garrison. That was really well done. Then one of the squads broke off and tried to hit the cavern area and got wiped by the defensive patrol around it because, to no one guys in the jungle, it's meant to be Vietnam-esque. And then the other 2 squads carried on, then they separated off, and then we just started doing like squad-level engagements everywhere, but, I would be intentionally flanking and moving units around and trying to encircle, which, for a few squads where you have the manpower to kind of defend yourselves on that, you handle, but at a single squad level, not so much. And then there was also vehicles that would either charge off on their own or get too ahead of its infantry screen. There was a really good example of the tank had 4 guys when you guys were entering the final area. 4 dudes stayed around it and just covered it, and they killed like 3 AT guys that tried to get a shot on it, even from the jungle. So that's how you want to play it. You want to keep that vehicle in your infantry screen, because otherwise if it goes off on its own, even a few meters, like what happened in the southern vehicle depot, it's going to get fucked. Because this is, like I said, meant to be like a 2035 Vietnam-esque sort of thing. And then the Marshal, there was an opening, like it was just like 2 rocks kind of up on like making an arch. That was a vanilla thing that I just decided to utilize. No one thought about either calling air on it and arty on it or flanking it. And then I think the squad that eventually killed it actually just went on top of the arch and top-downed it with AT, which was another way you could have dealt with it. So, I try to keep these things open-ended, but if you keep rowing units directly in front of an enemy, it's going to keep hitting you. So, food for thought. Otherwise, I hope you guys had fun. Ground command, go ahead.
Communication felt rather good. A couple people were not totally on 50 all the time. Frisk, practice that. I know it's a lot to take in and a lot to handle, but I do expect squad leads of this nature in this op particularly to be able to handle a lot of people talking at once. So listen for your thing on 50. If you need to turn down your squad radio net and turn up your 50 net, do so. But, keep ears on that sort of thing. There were a couple times where air was just sort of doing its own thing. I'm not sure if they got authorization or if they got type 3'd or what, but at one point air just completely decked Delta, and that was bad. But overall communication was good. It was fluid. It was actually a really good op. I had fun as ground command this time, and it's not something that often happens in a ground command slot. So, thank you. My drone op was good. He was communicative. He reconned. He watched our flanks. It was all good. JTAC actually walked around and hang out with those squads instead of with me, which is good. So he got better eyes on everything, especially in a jungle environment. Yeah, no complaints from me really, other than, keep your ears on 50 and fix. Please don't go in front of your screens. Alpha.
Let's see. Alpha did really good. Jungle fighting, you're gonna take losses, so by the end of it, we did lose half of our dudes. Shout out to the ZN pilot for attempting to kill all of us, but thankfully your aim was so terrible that you missed.
Not by much.
Missed on purpose.
Right before the crash, we were all being flanked from the mountains and tree line to the north, or to the west of the airfield. So I was pushing my squad that way, and then the shit happened. But after that, we regrouped, we pushed. Yeah, we didn't really take that many losses aside from, one person. We were pretty much down one person the entire op from either just shit internet and that kind of crap. But there was good communication. I have no real complaints to the other squad leads about communicating, which is a first, because that's typically one of the worst things that goes on is just no one fucking talks. Good airstrikes good strikes on with the mortars, and JTAC actually responding in a timely manner and getting those strikes in. That makes a difference and makes our jobs easier. Shout out to the T0 that took team lead. We like it when new people step up. You did a really good job, so keep that shit going. And shout out to Infidel for intercepting a RPG with his chest that was meant for one of the IFVs. I watched it happen. It was glorious.
Everybody slow clap.
Alright, I'm done. Bravo.
My squad did really well. We really didn't have anyone die officially until the end, and that's because our medic went down. But everyone else in my squad did great, but a few critiques that I noticed that I could have done better is brevity over CommsNet. I kind of stuttered a bit today and was flustered at times, so I'm going to be working on that. And besides that, it's pretty good. Kind of a suggestion, Charlie, squad lead, don't be afraid to ask for help for attacking an objective like that or something like that. If you need Bravo to come in, we would have come in straight away and just help you right out.
Yeah, normally when I set up ground command stuff like that, when I'm splitting up squads to keep everyone busy so it's not just a massive death blob, if your squad gets overwhelmed on an objective, call one of your supporting squads. There's nothing that says they can't help. And I'd rather one of them helps you with an objective rather than all of you go down and go quiet. Because I lost track of Charlie for a good 30 minutes without even realizing it.
Yeah, I went down and out real often.
Yeah. So Bravo's done. Go, Charlie.
Just wanted to say Charlie had good communication in the first half when defending the airfields. I also want to thank Air and Mortis to responding quickly to my designated zones for strike. Second half after the crash, comms went downhill a bit because everybody was a little bit more panicky in the woods. Went okay. You're right. We should have asked for help when we encountered too much resistance at the tunnel. But overall, I think we did as well as we could have. So yeah, no real problems here. Delta.
Alright, well, on my part, excuses for my terrible communication today. Was not feeling well, so. Delta squad did fine. When I died, some guys took over, and that went really well with screening and such, so nothing major or any issues, so thank you.
Never a dull moment for Echo. At one point, Tank just completely dropped off net, and I couldn't get anything. I tried to pull him up, and he was just sitting, and I kind of didn't like that. But I got through the rest of it with half my squad still. That's all.
Sick then?
Yeah, I think so.
Mix.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Can I go first, Vancouver?
Yeah, go
because
for it.
I have a lot.
You were 1-1 after all.
Yeah. So first things. Echo. I didn't hear you. I had everyone except you, so it's not on my end. Second thing, if you call a vehicle, that's a general problem today because call signs. We had two vehicles in different parts of the map called Lancer, and if you only call Lancer, we're extremely confused.
Oh yeah, multiple times. You're right. That did happen. I'm sorry about that, though.
Yeah.
I tried to get more specific when I realized that we did have Lancers, and everyone was kind of just calling for basically Lancer.
And yeah, the third thing is if you want to move somebody up, tell them where, not just with us or something. But in general, Vix did, or at least my Vic did pretty good. We engaged stuff. We got taken out at the end by, I think, what was a mounted AT gun. But hey, that happens in the jungle. But yeah, generally we did good. Welcome.
So yeah, I had to step up as commander because from the get-go, Calum, who would have been our commander, was being plagued by connection issues. All in all, we did die a few times. Some of that's to my fault. Some of it's just circumstance. Jensen did a good job on gun. Needs some room for improvement, but he did say he's more used to driving than gunning, so credit where credit's due. Same thing as Prosy. If people could not say Lancer when we're doing like a 1-1 or a 1-2, that would be fantastic, because I found myself sometimes like, wait, are we with the wrong folk? At the end there, very sorry for those that ended up being left behind, but there were no medics left, so...
Yeah, that was not my call because it was. I think part of them was part of my squad, but and some of them were Alpha, but we had no medics between our squad because Alpha medic bled out before my medic could get to them.
One of the reinsert pilots did something fun to my medic on the way back, so.
I mean,
but
debrief.
We'll let them talk about that.
Okay.
Oh, it's when the pilots want to talk about it, they can.
But yeah, all in all, I feel we could have done better, but, you know, as I said, we were played from the get-go.
Pilots, anything?
I have one thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, Liru. You're not taking my goddamn VTOL.
Okay, I just sent a squad because you guys were landed in fuck nowhere. But anyway, continue.
I couldn't keep a hold of it.
Things that are actually important things would be great.
Yeah, sorry to Delta. I got told that it was east of the village, and you guys were east of the village, so ended up dumping a burst of like 10 into you guys. Thankfully, that cannon's really, really inaccurate, so...
No, that was just your aim.
Yeah, that's just your aim, buddy.
Not
And that was
really.
out.
Alright, continue. Continue.
Well, Vital, we lost one due to 2 rockets. Second one landed, lost it waiting for rescue. So.
And Nephrons did Nephron things, and the final strike, both Nephrons did in formation with each other.
I did notice that there was a lot of CTRG guys that we were battling, and I noticed some of them had launchers. Was that...
So the default squad you fight is they're all CTRG because there's no body armor. It's just for the thermal hardened. And then the launcher they have is the CSAT, basically your launcher.
Wiru, was the AA wearing thermal stuff as well?
Yep.
Okay.
But they're placed in. I only had 3 guys down. First guy, what's that traded? He was the guy that shot down the 2 birds coming out, and then the second and third one were never killed. Actually, no, the second one was killed. He was on the southern town, and the third one he fucked off in the forest halfway through, and I lost track of him for half the op. So, yeah.
By the way, Liu.
And just next time you're gonna do a close quarter jungle thing, it might be better to have less pilots because half the time none of them had anything to do.
Well, we only had 55 people going in, so they could have rekitted something else. That's up to high ground command.
Yeah, but we jungle upped halfway through, like jungle trekking, so... Whereas for the first half, we probably did need them, I suppose.
So, my notes, communications were a little bit spotty there at the beginning, because I was told, like, hey, go look over here, and then I got shot down, and then I get back in the AO again, and it's like, hey, go look over here, I go look over there, and no more communications, and I got shot down again by Manpad. So try to keep track of the assets a little bit better given taskings, because like I didn't know what the situation necessarily was on the ground, and I kind of rely upon you as the JTAC to feed the situation to me. Otherwise, I don't know if there's like MPADs or what. The situation with Manpad that I got shot down on the second time, I had my gunner trying to track onto the target, but because I saw the Manpad launches and I knew, but I was trying to take him out because he was currently engaging friendlies and he wasn't tracking us until saw us. So I don't know what happened there. Other thing is, if you guys are flying, for the love of fucking God, please call your air traffic when you're taking off or landing in an AO or the fucking airport. Because there were multiple times when I had to just go to third person and look around me to see what everybody was doing. Because at the very start, I lifted off just that way I could avoid it. But when I came back to base, and everybody was just flying around with the dick in their hand, trying to be cool or do whatever they were doing, you increase the chance of fucking mid-air collisions. And when you have that many aircraft flying around in an area that small, you really need to be like talking on the net, so that way they know what's going on. Like when I was coming out of the airfield, I was calling my direction out, my altitudes, that way people wouldn't fucking mid-air collide. And even when we were going into the first AO, and I was following behind the lead Haru, I had to all of a sudden kind of shift hard to the left because there was a bird that just had slotted itself in front of me because it decided to all of a sudden go in front of the Cayman. And when you have people on board that aren't just the pilots, guess what? You're gonna have a lot of salt people if you fucking mid-air collide, so just watch your shit, please. Like, it's the same thing with down. Don't fucking pass a bird if you can avoid it. And if you do, call it. Or if... That's about all I got.
One suggestion from Vital: if you have jungle combat, use smokes to mark locations, because we can hit things according to smoke.
One more thing from me. There's an open up. It's Bad Wolf's operation. I believe he's doing realism mod set. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. That's in 20 minutes. I will be there, so I hope to see some of you guys there.
Like nothing. They had their fun. Now they get to, watch the infantry have fun.
Except
in the jungle.
that, to be perfectly honest, 90% of it was Nanostar firing without permission to do so.
Okay.
Why?
Nano?
Nano.
What? Nano? Do something
You're
like
not
that?
gonna be
Never.
able to
That's
fight
not
for me
quite
anymore.
true. I told.
Hi,
Nano,
this is Nano.
I told
Oh.
Nano to go support infantry squads.
Yes, you are friend.
We love you, Nanostar. We make fun of you because we love
Yeah,
you.
no, I don't care about this.
Angry at
I'm
Nano
just.
because he kept flying into my airspace and he kept saying he was at 1.4, and I caught him at multiple times higher than 2 point.
Because we had to fucking dive, so my gun had depression.
Anyway, no. First things
I'm not
first.
gonna fight that.
We engaged maybe 5 times during the whole op.